What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this, we have 5 famous people you don't know are Polish. I'm excited to jump into this because I love it when I find out like someone famous is not where I thought they were from, or has a different nationality than what I would have thought. Before we dive in, if you guys happen to enjoy, please don't forget to subscribe, give a video a thumbs up, and if you would like to support this channel by becoming a member, all you gotta do is hit that join button to receive your exclusive benefits. Let's get right down to it.
Hi friends, my name is Leslie. I'm a Dominican who lives in Poland, and this week was Polish Independence Day. So I really thought that it would be fun to do like a Polish week where we can just talk about some cool things or relevant things about Polish history. And today it's the time to speak about 5 famous people that you didn't know were Polish. If you're like me, a lot of people in this list are going to surprise you because it's like, how did I not know this? But relax, today you're going to learn about it. The first person we have is Frederick Chopin. He was born in the village of Sielasowa in Warsaw, and he was born to a Polish mother and a French father. He was regarded as a child prodigy since an early age on the piano. He is generally considered one of Poland's greatest composers and one of music's greatest tone poets. One of his greatest works is called Fantasy Impromptu, and it's gonna be the music that you will be listening throughout this video. The second person on the list is
Chopin. I have learned through different videos that he was Polish. Okay, I thought you'd be talking about live people right now, so we going dead or alive Polish. I may know everybody on this list just due to watching a lot of Poland videos. I might have heard of everyone on this list.
Nicolas Copernicus.
Yep.
And this one, I cannot tell you how surprised I was. We went to Toron when my friend was visiting from Dominican Republic, and to be honest, it was just like a pit stop. We were not there for any particular reason, just like, oh yeah, it's kind of a cute city. My fiance thought that we should stop and walk around, and when I saw that this was where this guy was born, I was like,
yeah.
Seriously? Not in a bad way, just like,
yeah.
I've heard about him, I studied about him in school in Dominican Republic, but why did I not know that he was Polish? So it was a really cool surprise that you can still go to his house and you can still see where he lived and the university. So it was a really great bonus to the experience of visiting Toron, and of course, eating the pierniki. So Copernicus was a mathematician, astronomer, physician, classical scholar, translator, Catholic cleric, jurist, governor, military leader, diplomat, and economist.
Come on. One man accomplishing all these things. Come on, like, yeah, it ain't much. Like, it's probably only a handful that have done that much in their lives. Like, that's wild. Shout out Copernicus.
But he's primarily known for his theory that the Earth is not the center of the universe. As you may know, if you are not a flat earther, people used to think that the Earth was the center of everything and that the sun and the stars revolved around us, which, I mean, looks like a really human perspective. And he was one of the first people to say that this was actually not true. His book on the revolution of the celestial spheres is often regarded as the starting point of modern astronomy and the defining moment that began the scientific revolution. Copernicus was born in 1473 in Toron. As I mentioned before, you can still visit his house, and I do encourage you that if you are around, please make a stop. It's great. The next person on this list is actually a big controversy.
Ooh.
And I don't know if you've heard about the movie Beetlejuice being made, but basically it's like the sequel of Beetlejuice.
Yes.
And there's infamous scene where Jenna Ortega's character says that Marie Curie was a French scientific.
Uh-oh.
And you know, Polish people, they're chill. Until you say that Marie Curie was French. Because, I don't know if you know, but her name was actually Marie Skłodowska-Curie.
Oh.
And she made a big point of her Polish last name being there. He did not take the Curie name. It's just that in French, normally when you are married to someone, they would just say Miss Curie. And that's how I ended up learning in my school in Dominican Republic that Madame Curie was a French scientist.
Dang.
I need to make a pause here and just thank Karolina Szewrowska. This is the first Polish influencer that I was following. She's also speaking in English in her channel. And this is the first moment when I realized that Marie Curie was not actually French. And I think it's safe to say that she's the most famous scientist of all times. She was a pioneer in the field of radioactivity, the only person honored with Nobel Prizes in 2 different sciences, and the first female professor at the University of Paris. When she moved to Paris, it's not that she forgot about her Polish identity. Actually, the first element that she discovered, they named it polonium. Polonium. Poland.
Come on. Come on.
And still people want to say that she's French. And something that I really like about her is that she really made an effort throughout her life to continue the Polish history and the Polish lineage in her. And it's so surprising that even though she did all of that, we still have the doubt of, is she Polish? Is she French? Girl, there is only one correct answer, and the Poles, they will fight you for it. So you better learn how to say Skłodowska.
There is only one correct answer, and the Poles will fight you for it. But yeah, it's crazy. You see how they just be trying to get credit to these other countries for these geniuses and these only woman to win Nobel Prizes in 2 different fields. That's absolutely phenomenal. She did so much, and they trying to say, she's French and get a credit to the French. Nah, get a credit where the credit belongs. She is Polish, and the Poles deserve that credit. Don't do them like that. Poles ain't having that. Who else we got?
The person on this list is Roman Polansky. And if you like cinema, if you like going to the movies or anything related to that, you know this name. He's one of the most famous Polish directors, and he has an Oscar.
Oh, okay.
The story of his life, however, is as full of tragedy and incidents as one of his dark films. Polansky survived the Nazi atrocities committed in the Krakow ghetto, but lost his mother in a concentration camp.
Wow.
He spent a large part of his life in the US and made several important films with top American actors. In 1978, he fled to France, where he has directed movies like Death and the Maiden, The Ninth Gate, The Pianist, and Oliver Twist. I think that the one that we can all recall from him is definitely The Pianist, because it just brings so many feelings. The last person on the list,
I gotta see that one.
Not only someone that is really...
Yeah, I feel like I watch so many movies, but I never really pay attention to like directors and everything. I just really know actors. So yeah, I didn't know his name because I never paid attention to directors, and I don't think I've seen those movies. I gotta see The Pianist.
Loved around Poland, but also around the world, and that is Pope John II.
Oh my God, they'll fight you for him for real.
As well was a surprise, I just know him like Papa Juan Pablo II, and I didn't really think about it because I was really young when he was Pope. At only 58 years of age, he was the youngest Pope elected since Pope Pius IX in 1846. He reigned as the 264th Pope of the Roman Catholic Church. The Pope traveled extensively, visiting over 100 countries, more than any other Pope in history, and was fluent in numerous languages. Polish, of course, Italian, French, German, English, Spanish, Croatian, Portuguese, Russian, and Latin, of course. And I just want to say that this is a Pope that we also have a lot of love and respect for in Dominican Republic. And I think Dominican Republic and Poland, as different as they are, I have found a lot of similarities in the way that we relate culturally. And definitely it was a surprise when I saw so many pictures from the beginning of the Pope. And then when I kind of read more about the history and I knew that he was Polish, I was like, I understand now. So yeah, guys, this has been 5 famous people that you probably didn't know that they were Polish, unless, most of the people watching these videos are Polish, so I'm sure you know. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and drop me a comment letting me know who did I miss. Well, thank you so much for staying until the end of this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!
Yeah, I knew John Pope, and then I knew Poles, especially the older generation, don't play about John Pope. Don't say nothing bad about his name, or it's gonna be some problems. So y'all let me know what y'all thought about the list. If you happen to enjoy it, don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up. Check out the next one. I'll see y'all next time.